Well, I got a piezo-resistive sensor for a washing machine control board, part number ADPS1B62M02. And this is from a coworker that I work with. Obviously, that's why it's a coworker. Wanted me to see if I could replace it on his washing machine board. And he says the washing machine is only a couple of years old, so why are they not making these things good anymore? I don't know, planned obsolescence, I guess. Anyhow, he pulled the board out of the washer and wrapped it in a nice anti-static bag, which is very nice. I wonder if he got a new board, because there's actually a part number on there with some kind of a QR code. That looks like it's from Shop Jimmy, if I had to guess. Maybe this is not, wow, maybe this is not the original bag. Because Shop Jimmy always puts SJ on everything. That's interesting. I should Google that number and see what it comes back to. Anyhow, there is the board. Do we have any numbers on it? So W115, this is a W116 over here. Huh, interesting. Yeah, since when does washing machines need to have a software part number? Unbelievable. Anyhow, that's where the sensor goes, right there. And I guess a little rubber hose connects on it to determine the water pressure or water depth, water height in the unit. Look at that infrared receiver down in there. Okay, well, let's see what we can do on this thing. See if we can get the new sensor popped into it. Let's take a look at the new sensor from Ben's Appliance. I think I've watched this guy on YouTube in the past. Got some pretty good stuff. As you hear my washing machine off in the background, washing. Okay, so there is the sensor itself. No markings on that side or that side, and yes, markings, and it looks like there is the dimple right there that tells you that is pin 1. Okay, give me just one moment. I'm going to bring out the anti-static mat. I may have to wash it first. It's been dormant for a couple of days. I just don't want anything to happen to this board. One moment. Okay, anti-static mat installed. Let's see how this thing's going to want to disassemble. I don't want to use rapid disassembly or percussive disassembly. So far, so good. Nothing connected. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that's the sensor, like I said, 8 pins. And it does show a dot right there. Let me enable the macro zoom. One moment. Okay, macro zoom is enabled, and look at that. They put a square solder pad on pin 1, and all the rest are round. Hopefully this will focus. 1B62M02 maybe? Yeah, probably getting too close to the lens at this point. Yeah, 1B62M02, 3B13P. Let's see what the replacement one actually has to say. There it is. 1B62M02. Look at that. And looks like the same exact orientation as the one that's in there. If I can find it. There it is. There's the new one. And then there is the old one. Whew, sorry about the motion sickness there. Okay, well, we just got to go ahead and unsolder this guy. Let's take a look at the back side of the board. And of course, where are we? There we are. And of course, they coated everything in this board. So I have no way of recoating this board. So I'm going to have to basically just scrape off the coating from all 8 of these pins and then try to suck the solder off of them and replace it. But it's going to be non-coated when it goes back because I don't have any way of recoating the board. So let me work on that for just a moment and we will return. One moment. Huh. I can't scrape it off. Acetone has no effect on it whatsoever. Well, hopefully heat has some kind of effect on it. And yes, heat does have an effect on it. Perfect. Okay, well, we have it unsoldered. That is a very good sign. And it was loose, so that's an even better sign. Make sure the new one is going in the same orientation. Pin 1 right over here, writing on this side. And so we just need to try to support this thing onto the board while we add a little bit of solder. I should probably turn on my soldering iron. One moment. Okay, so the customer, well, it's soldered. Not the best in the world, but I will go ahead and clean the bottom with some acetone and a acid brush. Asked me just to look around the board, see if I see anything that looks suspect. Ooh, is it time to swim? Yes, let's swim. Pima Alto 3, and then there is the original tag on the board. Oh my God, are those Lelon caps? Actual Lelons? Not Suscons? Remember, Suscon is suspect. Wow, actual Lelon branded caps. That is excellent. Oh, that's a Suscon. That may be a suspect. It looks fine. It's not bulging, so we'll let it fly. Basically no heat on that resistor, even though they cut it out so air could flow around it. There is a 3.15 amp time delay fuse right there. I would imagine these relays might cause problems in the future. Little teeny tiny relays. What's it rated at? Well, normally open 10 amps, 5 amps at 250 volts, HF3FA. Microprocessor nicely covered right there. Remote receiver, why it has remote control, is beyond me. Oh, there's the problem. Missing a transistor right there. So there's a bunch of 20K resistors in series. I wonder what they're doing with that. Monitoring something. High voltage, I would imagine. Now let's take a peek at the bottom of the board. Whirlpool Corporation. Obviously that's a like mode select switch. Yep. Looks like very good construction. Just a tactile switch right there. Some LEDs. (2016) Whirlpool Corporation. Everything else looks pretty doggone good. Well, let me grab some acetone and we'll try to clean off where I replaced that, what was it, a piezoresistive sensor. It's over here. So let's try to get at least the flux off the board, and everything should be good from there. One moment. Well, it looks pretty doggone good, I've got to say myself. Don't have any way to recoat the board on the bottom at least, but did clean off the flux, so hopefully we will be okay. I mean, unless it's basically submerged in water, I think it will be fine. Well, that's going to be it on the repair on the Whirlpool board. Part number W11603810 revision F. Date code 4054. Let me know if you know when that date code actually is. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.